In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate, peace be upon you, my dear students. It's me, Mr. Khalid Al-Ayat from Sharqiya South Governorate, Ministry of Education, Sultanate of Oman, Sultan Turki bin Said School. Welcome to English for Me series, Grade 10, Semester B, Unit 1, Workbook, Skills Book, page 2. Let's get started. Activity number 2. Read and answer. Read the background information and the story. The story is called Trapped. Trapped, it means to be imprisoned inside something. Answer the questions on page 3. Skills book, page 2. Trapped. Background information. On October the 28th, 1995, tragedy hit the city of Baku in Azerbaijan. During a rush hour, a fire broke out on an underground train and killed more than 300 people. Read about Vejev's experience. This is, in this picture, this is an underground train. Burned. It was completely burned. It was because of fire. Okay, so we have a disaster here. For more than 300 people were killed because of this fire. Okay, Trent. Vejev is going to tell us her story, or his story about his experience when he was inside the underground train. Suddenly all the lights went out. Then the train stopped in the dark tunnel. It was in the tunnel. We waited in underground. We waited. We thought the lights would come on again, but nothing happened. Then I began to smell something. I could smell smoke. There was something wrong here. The people around me started to scream, "The train is on fire! The train is on fire!" Then I saw the flames appearing. I'm telling myself, if something doesn't happen soon, I said to myself, I'll be burned alive. As I stood in the blackness of the crowded, burning train, the train is beginning to burn. I could see no way to escape. There is no way to escape from this burning train. Then something happened. I heard a noise like glass breaking. In the dim light, I slowly began to push my way towards the noise until I felt the sharp edges of a broken window. I pushed my body through the window and tumbled into the ground outside. I managed to go outside of the train. Okay, I broke the window and I got out of the train, the burning train. I shouted at the other passengers in the train to follow me, follow me, follow me. Then, mad with fear, we ran away from the burning train for 2 hours, a very long time. We walked down the gloomy train tunnel. We were walking in the darkness, in complete darkness, in a tunnel. Tunnel, it means a hole in the ground. Okay, a very long hole in the ground. At last we saw a bright light in the distance. We saw a bright light in the distance. This is a true story, so it's a factual. The genre here is factual story. Now we move to the questions, page number 3. Number 1. Why did the passengers continue to wait when the lights went out? They were waiting for help. They expected the light to come back on. The lights often went out. Very good. It would be letter B. Very good. Now think of the 3 remaining questions and we meet again after 1 minute. You can pause and hold this video. Welcome back. Number 2. How did the passengers know that the train was on fire? Very good. They could smell smoke. Letter A. Number 3. How did Vejef escape from the fire? Excellent. A also. He climbed through a broken window. The last question. How did Vejef describe the escape from the train? Excellent. It was scary. It was frightening. Scary means frightening. Now we move to exercise number 3. Read the stories how the bear lost its tail, space waste, and trapped. Again, complete the table with information about each story using the words in the box. Factual, we are going to classify these words into the 3 columns here. According to the story, how the bear lost its tail, we are going to find the genre, its kind, its type, the story, setting, and characters. Okay, space waste, trapped. Factual, Vejef, legend, the future, presidents, winter, science fiction, a tunnel, animals. I did the first one for you and you complete the answers. Genre, about the trip. Factual is the genre of the story is of trade, and Vejef is the main character, and the setting, it means the place. It happened in the tunnel, in a dark tunnel. So you complete these words, classify these words into these 2 columns. Please be quick, you have 1 minute. Welcome back. This is the answers. How the bear lost its tail, general legend, setting in winter because there was ice. Characters, the main characters are animals, the fox and the bear. Space waste, it was a science fiction story. And setting, it was the time in the future, we are speaking about the future. And characters are the presidents. We move to exercise number 4. Right. Imagine that you were also trapped on the train and you followed Vejef to escape the fire. You follow him to escape the fire. What would you do? Or what will you do? Write about your escape. Include details about what happened, what you saw, and how you felt. Okay, you have 5 minutes to write your experience with Vejef on the train. Okay, write what happened from your point of view. What exactly happened? You saw Vejef doing so, he broke the window, and you followed him. How you felt and what happened exactly in detail. Please, now you have 5 minutes to go to complete, to write this story or this story. This is the answer. Okay, I was traveling in the train when the lights went out. We waited for the lights to come back, but we seemed to wait long and it was too late. Suddenly we smelled heavy smoke and we saw fire in distance and it became hot inside. Someone smashed the glass window. I succeeded to reach the broken window and escape. He shouted at us and we followed him, but we were heavy because of our injured legs and we could see nothing. We walked along a very long distance for about 2 hours and managed to save our lives. Now we go to our course book or class book, page 5. Exercise number 3. Write. Rewrite the sentences from how the bear lost its tail and change them from direct speech to reported speech. Use the information about reported speech to help you. Now we are going to read this sheet of paper. Okay, direct speech, what the bear said itself. Okay, we put it into 2 inverted commas here. and we are going to say what he said. The bear said, I will do exactly as you say. This is direct speech. We want to change this statement or this sentence into indirect speech or report speech. So we say, the bear said that he would. It refers to the bear, so we changed it into he. Will, the past, it would be would, do exactly as the fox. You, it means the fox. Say present, we change it into past. Said, so say, said. Will, would, we change from present into past. In both speech, when we use the verb said and asked, we remove the speech marks. These are speech marks. And use that. Change the pronouns. We change I, it became he. And change the present tense to past tense. Okay, now we have three sentences here. I am fishing, said the fox. I will hide and watch, said the fox. But how will I know if a fish has grabbed my tail if my back is turned? Asked bear. Now change these three sentences from direct speech to report speech. We change from present to past. We omit these two inverted commas and put that, and change from present to the past. Well, it became would, say, it would be said. Okay, you have 1 minute to answer this exercise. Welcome back. This is the true answers. Okay, the fox said that he was fishing. Fox said, number 2, that he would hide and watch. Number 3, bear asked how he would, because this is a question, how he would if a fish had grabbed his tail if his back was turned. Instead of is turned, it would be was turned. Thank you very much for following me. See you later next video. Thank you. Goodbye.